Hey everybody, so it's September 6, 2023, and I'd like to provide you guys an update on the YouTube Invalid Traffic bug/glitch that's been killing my channel's return on investment since June 13th of 2023. So I have good news to report and I have not so good news to report. So let's go and start out with the good news. Okay, so the good news is my channel is no longer being affected by invalid traffic, as YouTube is telling me. I narrowed it down to one video, and it was a video that was back in June was earning a record high amount of money for the channel. But as I've stated in previous updates on this whole situation, that video never had a spike in traffic, which is the confusing thing. There was never a spike in traffic to that video. There was just a spike in ad revenue. And as I've said, the whole thing is just really fishy because I originally got the invalid traffic banner message which reads, ads have been limited on one or more of your videos due to invalid traffic. That message popped up and it was there for like a few days, if that. It went away on its own. But earnings remained in the toilet. Eventually, I demonetized the entire channel for about 2 days and change. And the next weird thing was after I demonetized the whole channel, the banner message popped back up again, which was extremely weird. And then once I remonetized the channel, meaning I turned monetization back on for all my videos, the banner message appeared again. So it briefly went away. Matter of fact, I think it went away right before I remonetized all the videos. And then it appeared yet again. And this time it stayed up and it stayed up and it stayed up. The next thing I tried for, 36 hours was I took down every video on QQ channel. So yes, for about nearly 2 days, you could go to QQ channel and it would appear that I had no videos at all. None whatsoever. No shorts, no regular videos, nothing. And what I had done was I had essentially just made every video private. And fortunately, after I brought the videos back up, views came right back. So I was kind of worried that when I made all the videos public again, that basically they would hardly have any views at all because they would have basically been reset in the algorithm. Now I can say that different videos now are trending more. Matter of fact, as of right now, there's 2 videos. One is Cooking with Intel episode 1, which is the channel's most popular video. And there's a video of me demonstrating how to unlock certain functionality in older HP motherboard setup utilities. That's another video that was pretty popular. Those are back up top, and the video that was most popular up through May and into June, and of course June was when I got hit with invalid traffic. That video is no longer, matter of fact, the videos aren't getting hardly any traffic, this is what's really bizarre. So I demonetized the video. I didn't take the video down, I just demonetized it. And a couple days later, the invalid traffic banner message went away. So that was about 10 days ago, give or take, something like that. I demonetized that video and the invalid traffic banner message finally went away on the channel, and it's been off for over a week now. And some information I was able to pry to YouTube creator support back in July or August was, in the event that a video is suspected to have invalid traffic or invalid traffic is detected, whatever, and that banner message pops up, that ads would be limited on said video for a minimum of 7 days. So it's been 7 days. So the good news, as I mentioned, was the invalid traffic is no longer there according to creator support. They told me today in an email. So as I mentioned that this time around, I started a new ticket with YouTube partner or creator support because they were not responding to my emails on the last one. So I just started a new request and they got back with me within a few hours. And that's when they told me that the invalid traffic was no longer there. So it was nice to hear from them. However, I can't be 100% certain if that's true or not because back in July, or June rather, I was told the same thing by one representative. Then the I guess the supervisor got in touch and they said your channel has invalid traffic. So it's don't know for sure. We'll know for sure probably in a few days or so. But here comes the bad news. So the earnings for the channel remain down. They remain exactly the same as they were when the channel was actively being ad limited for invalid traffic. Estimated monetized playbacks remain down. CPM for skippable video ads and display ads remains down. Now, according to YouTube's creator support, everything's all fine and dandy. But here's the thing. The representative, apparently they only looked back at the last 28 days. And they were basically telling me, well, make sure you look back at your past 28 days. And we recommend looking back at a period of time. That way you can gauge your channel's performance. Like, ma'am, I know how to do this. I've been a partner for 12 years. You're not telling me anything that's new. So I replied back saying, well, sure, when you look back at the past 28 days, everything seems normal because, well, you don't see the big drop that happened back in mid-June. And that's why I mentioned in the reply. And I backed that up with screenshots showing the graphs of the estimated revenue by ad type, showing that on June or around June 13th, there was a huge drop in CPM for skippable video ads as well as display ads, and also a big drop in estimated monetized playbacks. And those metrics remain down. And the views don't correlate with that. Now, I will say this to channel and my second channel, cubecompmtdx. I don't know if it was an algorithm change or what, but they have been trending down in views here lately, which is not really happy about, but it is what it is. But Cubeco channel should be earning at least double or triple what it's earning, based off of the average of what it normally earned before the invalid traffic thing hit it. So we'll see. We'll see what they say if they reply back. And also in that email, I showed them graphs from cubecompmtdx, and I guess now they realize, hey, I have a second channel. So no, this is not normal. This is definitely nowhere near normal. I mean, have a look for yourself. It's pretty dang obvious. Something is not right. Something's definitely not right. The channel is still being ad limited, and then here's what gets me. Here's what kills me is, the banner message that said ads have been limited on one or more of your videos due to invalid traffic. But based on my situation and everybody else I'm hearing up on the internet here lately, it's happening channel wide. The entire channel is being ad limited. It's like, okay, why don't they just limit ads on the video that is suspected of invalid traffic, not the whole channel? And also, YouTube needs to do a better job at supporting creators in the event that invalid traffic is happening or whatever. Because let's face it, there are a select few creators out there who probably have tried to game the system and intentionally create invalid traffic to try to boost earnings, which you shouldn't do. That's wrong. But I'm going to say 9.8 times out of 10, invalid traffic is not being created by the creator. The creator has nothing to do with it. I suspect back sometime in May or June, the video in question, which was an old video from 2014 of me demonstrating how to disable or uninstall apps on an Android smartphone. I suspect some company, maybe a big company, might have started using that as a training video. Yes, I'm aware of organizations, big and small, using specific videos of mine for training. Yes. So there's a chance that maybe some mega organization might have embedded this video. I don't know if it was embedded or not. I mean, they might have used this video in a training thing, and it got sent out to lots of employees or whatever. So it got a lot of views, a lot of hits, maybe from the same IP address. Maybe the company operates under one IP address. And getting enough hits under one IP address would definitely, I think, be considered a red flag for YouTube's system. And YouTube's system probably thought that was invalid traffic. Now, a lot of the views, I think, came from just real legitimate views. It really makes no sense. I mean, there was one day back in June where the channel earned a record amount of money, but yet YouTube went back and slashed it by over half. By over half. So you're telling me that video received that much invalid traffic? Yeah, I don't think so. It's like I say, there's so much that's unclear here. YouTube needs to do a better job in cases where they suspect invalid traffic. Communicate with the creator the specific video in question. Because, like I said, 9.8 times out of 10, I would say, the creator has nothing to do with the invalid traffic. They're not trying to cause it. Let the creator know this video has invalid traffic. But YouTube, there's other ways YouTube can handle this. I mean, let's be clear here. There are other ways YouTube could better handle this whole situation of invalid traffic. Instead of soft demonetizing the whole channel, I mean, like for example, QQ channel has over 1.6K videos. Instead of soft demonetizing all 1.6K videos, why not just demonetize the video that's generating invalid traffic? I mean, since now I'm pretty certain it was caused by one video. One video? Does one video having some invalid traffic really warrant the entire channel being demonetized or soft demonetized? I mean, my earnings went down by about 60 to 80%. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's like, why couldn't YouTube just, demonetize the specific video for 7 to 14 days or something like that? There are ways that they could better handle the whole situation instead of just soft demonetizing the whole channel. Because, like I've said in previous videos, I mean, it'd be nice if I could actually live full-time off of YouTube. That's what I've been working on for the past over a decade, but apparently that's never going to happen. But there's a lot of people who do live off of YouTube full-time. They consider this their full-time job. It's a part-time job for me. But people do this full-time. Their livelihood depends on YouTube's ad revenue from their channel. And to have their channel soft demonetized, to lose 8% of their earnings overnight and lose them for months, it's just ridiculous. It's unfair to the creator, and it makes YouTube a very unreliable platform for someone to have any trust in, to even consider doing YouTube as a full-time gig. So the YouTube, you might want to think about that. I mean, seriously. Yes, invalid traffic is an issue, but don't kill people's channels over it. Seriously, don't kill people's channels over it. So, anyways, I'm going to wrap it up for this video because it's actually pretty late. I'm actually really tired. Been a long day, and also just went for a 27-mile bike ride earlier, so I'm pretty much whooped. So yeah, I did want to post this video about the whole invalid traffic situation. I know a lot of viewers or some viewers out there have been curious of an update. I've received comments asking for an update, so here you go. I was hoping this update would be the invalid traffic is gone and my revenue is coming back to sort of what it used to be as an average. We're halfway there, at least as of now. I mean, who knows? YouTube might tell me tomorrow, oh, there's still invalid traffic on your channel, but at least I did get word from creator support today that there's no invalid traffic on the channel. That's good news, but okay, let's figure out what's going on with the ad serving, because again, as I said earlier in this video, both CPM for skippable video ads as well as display ads has remained down compared to what it was before the invalid traffic. And also estimated monetized playbacks. Now, of course, they gave me a bunch of information and they probably just copied and pasted from somewhere in YouTube's help article about estimated monetized playbacks. But let's be clear here. This person clearly did not look back before 28 days, because we all know that when you open YouTube Creator Studio, or YouTube Studio as it's called now, the default time frame for past data is 28 days. You have to go in and change it to this month or this year or whatever. Now, as I said, had they opened it up and looked at the past year, yeah, they would have seen a clear drop in CPM for skippable video ads as well as display ads, as well as a big drop in estimated monetized playbacks. Anyways, that wraps up for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Hey everybody. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video from Creator channel. If this is your first time, please subscribe to the channel and be sure to tick the bell so we get notified of new video posts. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, leave a comment, and share this video as well as the channel with your friends and get the word out. Also, I have a second channel, that's cubecompmtdx. Over there you'll find videos about thunderstorms and weather, cycling, and videos about me personally. Feel free to subscribe over there as well if you like. Again, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for your support.